as well into the chat. So let's have a quick look. We got Rita on from Little Rock, Arkansas. Great to have you on, Rita. Let's see. Oh yeah, Mary and Richard were saying, yeah, it's an audio book. So this is an audio book as well as an ebook from costagara.com. So, it's amazing book. So, it's one of those that I was kindly given it, and I would have happily bought it. So, but you can get it for free. And our special guest is going to tell you a bit later how you can do that. So as you join us, tell us where you're from. I'm looking at the webinar chat. So if you are typing on Facebook, we get them with a little bit more of a delay there. So they come over to us. But if you are typing a message in Facebook, we will pick them up there as well. And let me just scroll down here now and see. And again, don't forget, use this opportunity, great opportunity to reach out to people, let them know. What I always try and focus on is making sure I have at least 3 guests on here now. I've got 2 absolutely guaranteed are going to come on, and I've invited at least a couple more. So I'm looking forward to finding out if my guests come on. But I always make sure that I have a whole bunch of guests coming on, because that's what we do at 8 o'clock every Tuesday Eastern time. Okay, I know that's a little earlier for our friends on Pacific time, but we do a live corporate overview with announcements. So it's a kind of a double purpose. So all the members can come on, they can catch up with the announcements. We do a Q&A, which is going to be super exciting right at the end. So you've got to stay with us. If you've got any questions, you're going to ask absolutely one of the best people in our business, one of our founders. Okay, we're very lucky to have him come on with us today. So we've got our Dean's on. Great to have you on, Dean, and lovely to speak to you and Dina today. Great to see you guys. Actually see you today, which we had a fun time. Jennifer's on. Great to see you. Texas is in the house. Wonderful. Alison and Thomas are on as well. We've got hello from Lincoln, Maine. Now, I don't know if it's Lincoln in Maine or whether it's a guy, a gentleman or whatever, Lincoln, Maine. So if it's a place or a person, we love to see you here. We're very, very excited. Anyway, Tomlinson's on. Cara Hilton. I think I don't know if it's Cara or Hilton, but I'm just reading these now as my lovely panelists are helping me with this. We got Thomas on from Rochester in New York. Great to have you on, Thomas. And glad you got some things from the Facebook group. Charles is on from Dallas in Texas. Oh, I love it. Great. Lisa and Derek from Boston. Oh, one of my favorite cities. Absolutely love it. We got a testimonial from a gentleman just share his story. He's from Boston as well. So we'll hear from that in a moment. Daniel's on as well. Ken from St. Pete's. Oh, awesome. I love that place. Chris Hilliard from Pennsylvania. Great to have you on, Chris. And Val Zalinko is from Iowa. Great to have you on. Now, use this opportunity, guys. We've got about 2 minutes left. Make sure you're reaching out to everybody you know. This primarily is about bringing guests, okay? I love to call it window shopping. And if you haven't got guests looking in through the window, looking at all the good stuff, you're never going to have anybody who walks into the shop. So use this opportunity to window shop, get guests window shopping. Quite remarkable, both product and business. We're going to be sharing with you in the next 30 minutes or so. So please use these last couple of minutes now. Make sure you're tagging people when you make a comment, and we really, really appreciate your comments. Also, just while we're on that note, any questions that come out, we've got a lot to cover in this time we have together. So please just jot any questions down. And our marketing director, Rena, and Denny, our communications assistant, is going to help us with that. So anything like that, any questions that come into your mind, please pop them into the questioning. Don't suddenly wait right to the end, okay? Because our amazing panelists, our corporate team, need time to look at those questions. So if they come into your head as our guest speaker is speaking, please just drop them into the chat. We won't necessarily answer them right then, but we will answer them when we go to the Q&A at the end. We've also got some announcements coming as well, which is great news. I'm looking at the clock here now. We're fast approaching. We are literally on the hour. So I think literally 30 seconds more. Just a final, just to get an invite out. Finally, just to remind you, you can click invite. You can invite somebody that way. You can also share this, okay? This is something that Mary, Richard, and I, and Yvette, we love doing. It's doing watch parties. So you can share what you're seeing in your news feed, and please don't forget to tag all your guests, because people will pick that up in a moment. So it literally is bang on 8 o'clock on Eastern time. We always try and start on time. That way we reward the people that have turned up on time. So first things first, I'd like to say a big welcome from myself, Steve Mitchell, along with Yvette, my wife. We are one of two of the Global Master Distributors. Our job is to serve you. Our job is to be here to help and support you. And obviously grow the network and grow the team and grow the organization. Now, if you're a guest here now, we want to thank you. First things first, we want to appreciate that you have given up a little of your time to come and window shop something. And the reason why we want to thank you is we know you had a choice and you've chosen to spend a little time with us now. But also the person that invited you, okay, they obviously value you to take a look at this, but they thought enough of you to invite you along, okay? So because they're pretty excited with what they're going to hear about in a moment, and with that, they wanted to share that with you. So if you are a guest, please relax, sit back. I think you're going to really enjoy the next sort of 30, 35 minutes, maybe with a few questions and answers at the end, maybe a little bit longer than that, but it'll be a valuable use of your time. So without further ado, I have the great honor to introduce a truly wonderful and very, very inspirational gentleman in my life, in my career, is what I've known this gentleman now for, well, close to pretty much 20 years. And he's been a mentor to me. He was a big help to me when I first started out in the business, both personally and from his experience and his expertise. But we're very, very lucky that he's one of our co-founders, one of two co-founders. And people always say to me, Steve, Yvette, why did you guys join the business? And I always say there's 4 reasons. Okay. One is the product you're going to hear about in a moment. The fourth reason is timing, which again, you're going to hear about. But the first 2 reasons are our co-founders. And we're very, very lucky to have one of our co-founders. He's also the president of the company, massively successful in our industry. One of the nicest guys, I've had the pleasure of hanging out with. So it gives me great pleasure to hand over the microphone of the video to our co-founder and our president of Velovita, Mr. Jeff Mack. Jeff, are you on with us?
I'm here, Steve. Thank you. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you great, my friend.
All right, good.
I'll hand the mic to you.
I'm going to give you a few minutes to take a breath. I think you might need it. Listen, I appreciate everyone being here tonight. Thank you for your hosting time here, Steve, and the great job that you do. And all of you, I appreciate you giving us a little bit of your attention tonight. We're going to talk and just share with you kind of what's going to go on over the next 20, 25 minutes. I'm going to give you a little bit of an overview about who we are, what we do, what it could mean to you. And then I'm going to have a few of our friends introduced here. They're going to share with you their thoughts about what you're looking at and about their experience with our products and or our opportunity, our business. And then we'll maybe have a couple updates, take some questions and answers once we're done. So when you leave here, I want to make sure that the dots are connected. I want to make sure you have your questions answered and you're ready to go out and be a part of what we're doing, which is a movement that we call Velovita. Now, Velovita is a company for entrepreneurs by entrepreneurs. Specifically, the entrepreneurs behind this, and you'll learn about us in a second, are direct sales entrepreneurs. And we're individuals that you'll learn more about our background. But one of the things that we know is that you get one go around at life, and you may as well enjoy it. And so we want to put together a community where there's a business, there's a great product, and there's a community where we're all supporting each other and we're making the most out of our life. We're loving our life. If you look in the middle, it says love it. Velovita is velocity of life, and we want you to love it because it does move fast. While it's moving fast, we want you to be productive, but we also want you to love it. And so that's really what we're all about here at Velavita. So first, let me get to just the legal terms that our attorneys want us to get out of the way. The bottom line is this is a business. What you do here, what you make here is going to be completely dependent on your efforts, your desire, your willingness to work, the ability to learn and grow and become more valuable to the marketplace. This is not a job. This is not a Ponzi. And our products are amazing, but they're not treating, preventing, or curing any disease, right? So let's just get into who we are. First off, Costa Gara. Costa is one of the most successful entrepreneurs that I personally know. Met Costa several years ago in a consulting project. And what struck me about Costa himself is how, how alike that we thought, but also how well put together the guy's thinking was. He's built teams of over 1 million reps all over the world, 27 years in this industry, more than 20 as a successful, extremely successful, high earning distributor. And in fact, since that time has been a vendor to the industry. Again, one of the more successful, in fact, one of the best independent operators in our entire industry. And of course, the author of a great book. If you haven't read it, I encourage you to pick it up. We'll tell you how to get that free. But if you don't want to wait, you can buy it, where a lot of books are sold, Amazon, et cetera. It's called The Organic Network. Always talks a little bit about our distribution channel. And then there's this lovely guy. I've been in the industry for 30 years. Have been recognized as one of the top 200 historical earners in our industry. The bottom line is that we, Costa and I both, have fed ourselves and our families for decades as reps, as members, as distributors, whatever you want to call them. And so not that makes us perfect, but it does give us a really good understanding of the channel. And if you haven't done that, if your management team hasn't done that, if your ownership group hasn't done that, it really makes a huge difference. And in fact, you have both the owners and the management team that have done that. And so I believe you'll find that to be, to deliver an opportunity that's a little more in line with what you might think is common sense thinking. Now, we are a world-class innovative company headquartered in Florida. The thing I want you to know about our company is that other than the wonderful people that are behind it and the wonderful people like you that are joining it, is that we are 100% debt-free. This was funded out of pocket, and we don't owe anyone any money. And every one of the services that's required to build a company like this, your back office platform, your logistics, your customer service, your marketing, all of that is done. Your product manufacturing is done in-house. And so we're a company that's completely vertical from top to bottom. There's only one service, and that's a commission payment provider, and that's it. About 1/10 of 1% of the operational part of our business. Everything is run in-house. So the bottom line is entrepreneurship is in our DNA. We have both Costa with his company, myself with my company. We have done this successfully for other companies for years, and now we're just putting all of our resources, all of our attention, and all of our time and effort into Velavita. So we're going to make this a huge, huge business, certainly with your help as well. Now let's talk a little bit about our products, because whether you lump us in the nootropic product, which are supplements for cognitive function and brain health, or whether you put us in the energy drink market, which we're so much more than that, but you do get a good level of energy from using our products, or the brain health supplement market, which again, we're so much more than that. Regardless, each one of these markets are growing rapidly, and they all have one thing in common. They address the most important organ on your body. The most important. I mean, you can't do anything if your brain doesn't function correctly. And how well do you want your brain to function? As good as possible, right? How long? As long as possible. How soon? As quickly as possible. What's the difference between people that achieve extraordinary success in life and those that just kind of get by or even less? Well, in large measure, most experts will tell you it's how they think. Okay. We know people that have been brought up in impoverished circumstances, but they had the drive, the determination, and the will to get themselves out of those circumstances. I can name you, literally hundreds right now. I won't spend the time, but that's the case. It's all how people think, the voice that they tell themselves, how they think, and the effort that they put behind it. So the brain, we all believe, is the most important organ on your body. And in fact, it's only about 3% of your body's weight, but it uses 20% plus of your body's energy. And so that's why we believe it to be the most important. Yet there's many supplements out there and a lot of money spent on aesthetics, a lot of money spent on other internal organs, but very few people know what to do to help their brain function more. We've come out with a product, a stacked 3-stage nootropic called Brain Reimagine. That's pronounced Brain Reimagine, that really helps you amplify your life in 3 stages. Let me just give you an example. So you can consider a 1-stage nootropic product an energy drink, for example, or coffee. Okay, that gives you some energy, kind of almost in the immediate for a few hours. There's some other fortified drinks out there that you can take that give you some energy, but also maybe help curb your appetite or help control your cravings. That would be a 2-stage nootropic. Then there's also some products that you can take out there that are like for long-term brain health. That would be a 1-stage, but on the 3rd stage, and you don't really feel much impact for weeks, months, even years. Okay. Brain Reimagine is a 3-stage nootropic where initially you're going to get a boost of mental energy. You're going to get improved focus and alertness over the course of the next, and that's really within a matter of minutes in most cases. And then over the course of the next, say 4 to 5 hours, an amazing improvement in the mood, positive thinking, additional focus and clarity. In fact, when I've got contracts to read and things like that, I pop one of these in and it's really amazing. And then on the back end, there's some cutting edge ingredients there. And this is developed, guys, with some of the latest research in nootropic and brain health technology. And there's some ingredients on the back end that are designed to help, again, improve your mental acuity as you age and prevent some of that natural decline that happens. So, and we've taken the product in order to have it be as impactful as possible, we spent the extra money to nanoize the product. So we're using nanotechnology so that you can get, that into your system faster, feel the results more significantly. And I know you're going to be impressed as you take the product. Now, how to use it? Real simple. It just comes in a very convenient little snap package like this, and you just pop it in your mouth. You can put it in, pop it in a glass of water, a cup of coffee, whatever the case may be. Comes in 3 flavors: lemon drop, chocolate sea salt, caramel macchiato. What I like to do is I like to put it under my tongue and hold it for about 10 seconds. I would encourage you to try it on an empty stomach. You're going to be amazed. Now, I do it in the morning on an empty stomach. Some people do it afternoon. My partner Costa told me today, he goes, I asked him how he got so much stuff done during the day. We were going through kind of our recap. He's like, well, he goes, Jeff, I got a secret. I take 2 a day. And so I'm not suggesting that you do that, but it certainly seems to be working for him for sure. So anyway, so that's how you use it. It's very simple, very easy, very convenient to use. Now, this is the only product that we have right now in 3 flavors. There'll be more coming later, but they're all going to fit into these criteria. Number 1 is you're going to be able to feel the results very quickly, not in days and not even in hours, hopefully in minutes. Number 2 is they're going to be packaged uniquely. And number 3, they're going to meet a significant and growing need. Those are our criteria for the products that we're going to bring out. And right now we're just getting started, but I believe that you will agree with a lot of my friends you're going to hear later, as well as, hundreds of others that have used the product already, that this is a real wind at the back, a real kind of breath of fresh air, if you will, an amazing, amazing product. So how do we go share that? How do you go share that and make some money? Well, it's pretty simple to do. Okay. And this is your own home business. We're going to talk about the timing of that in a minute. But the fact is, there's more and more people looking for ways to make money from home than ever before. So first you'll register. That costs you $49.95 to become a member. Okay. There's ways you can earn a little bit by doing something other than becoming a member, but this accesses the full part of the members, the full sections of the members reward plan that we're going to quickly go over here. I will tell you that there's a 23-page full document explanation of this that you can go through and read that'll give you all the details. But you register, then you get your hands on some product, and then you qualify. You qualify just by becoming a promoter or above. We'll explain that later. Enroll an active person on your right and your left and find 3 customers. That's it. Once you do that, you've unlocked the ability to earn in all of the sections of our member rewards plan, which I'm not going to go completely into tonight, but I'm just going to point out a few unique things. Okay. First off, discounted pricing. Once you become a promoter, you're able to access products at even up to a 30% discount. Okay, so you really, if you're a power seller, and I believe once people learn about this product, you're going to see that it's pretty doggone easy to sell. You can make some pretty significant secondary income, side gig income, side hustle income if you want, by just getting a customer base. You can also get your products free if you get them, VFIL or auto ship program and get 3 customers, then your box is free yourself. Then we use a dual team commission structure. And so once you on one of you're building 2 teams, right team and left team. On one of your teams, once you get to 400 BV, and on the other, you get to 200 BV, that generates a cycle for you for $30. And you could do that over and over and over and over and over again. In fact, we just posted our first week's commission checks, and some people did that over and over and over and over again. So congratulations to you. You're going to be excited about your earnings coming up. On a royalty matching bonus, then you can also, based on the people that you personally enroll, you can earn, the company's going to pay you a match on the team commissions that they earn. So if you personally enroll them, that's level 1. If someone they personally enroll, that's your level 2. And you can earn up to 7 degrees of separation, 7 levels, and a royalty matching bonus. Now, our lifestyle bonus, this is something else that as you're building a team, that we pay you some extra cash. The bottom line is this. You don't have to go get into a car loan. You don't have to go lease a car. We're not going to make you do that. We're just going to give you cash. And in fact, you get up to $2,500 a week just by reaching the ranks and maintaining those ranks. Just maintain those ranks. And this is every week cash at those various levels. And the star level is really simple to achieve. Okay. And we've had a number of people do that, just their first week with us. And it's extra $125 as you work your way up, extra cash bonuses. Then we take 1% every 12 weeks, 1% of the global volume, and we divide it up among those people that are at our highest level. We call it 5-star, okay, at our highest level. And those people split that 1%. That's a nice kind of, like a partnership bonus, if you will. We believe that for those of you that go out there and help us build this company, that you are indeed our partners, and we want to treat you extremely well. So the other thing I want to point out here is our retirement plan. If you go and you build our business, okay, for 5 years, just 5 years, okay, then you can let us know and you can retire if you want. That means that you'll have no personal volume qualification requirement. You'll have no annual renewal requirement, none of that. We'll just pay you based on what your volume generates every month. You could be here, you could be in Hawaii, you could be in Costa Rica, it doesn't matter. We're going to send you your check. I can't tell you over the years how many people I've seen that have really sweated blood and tears for a company, worked really hard and decided they wanted to take some time off, or even in some cases maybe have medical problems or what have you, and the company stopped paying their check or reduced their check because in many cases it's a very what have you done for me lately kind of world. Where here we put it in writing. If you go and build our business for 5 years, you let us know, we're going to let you retire. That's extremely unique, and that falls right in line with what we want you to do with your life. Love it. What we want to do, what we want you to do with your business. Love it. What we want you to do with the business that you built and the rest of the life that you have left. Love it. Okay. So now it's time to talk about entering our business. If you decide that member is your path, and we're going to talk about the 3 paths in a second, then you can enter by purchasing one of our business levels, business entry levels. Okay. So the promoter level, and that gains you access, gets you one step closer to associate, gains you access to our discounted pricing. It gets you 5 boxes plus one free bonus box for a limited time. And you get a soft cover soft cover version of the Organic Networker, Costa's book, an amazing book. Again, great reading to help you understand how to go build a social selling business like this. The influencer level, that gets you 10 boxes plus 2 bonus boxes, and it gets you your membership free for a year, that $49.95, that's included in this price. And you get a hardback version of Organic Networker. And the ambassador level, that's $12.99. That gets you 20 boxes plus right now 5 bonus boxes and your free vCloud membership, $49.95 value thrown in there. And you get a hardcover version of Organic Networker signed by Costa. Actually, nice benefit. It's something to learn and to help you go out there and grow your knowledge, grow your skill, which makes you more valuable to the marketplace, which helps you grow your business. Okay? All your membership includes all the things that you see there. So it really is for a business to start turnkey for $325 or even $1,300. It's almost unheard of with what you get here in terms of tools. So I want to, as I leave you here, before we introduce our guest, I just want to leave you with a couple thoughts. If you look at the timing today, according to Forbes, nearly 80 million people in the next 5 years are going to be working from home. It's been a great eye-opening experience for all of us, even though, we've gone through some challenging times, as a society. One of the things that we've learned how to do is work from home. And now more people are desirous of working from home, want to do that. And also some people actually have to figure out a way to supplement their income to work from home for a side hustle or a side gig, or just don't want to do the corporate rat race thing anymore. The timing for that now has never been better. I mean, literally, it's never been better. And if you look at the last several booms that our industry, the social selling industry, has experienced, it's come right after a significant economic downturn, as people realized that their income could be impacted like that. Their income could go away like that. So listen, if you are where you need to be financially, I congratulate you. This could be a great way to, maybe you're just a product user for us, but or with us, but maybe you could do something to bulletproof your income, or to have a business that you could build to will to your kids. Now, timing for our product, I don't know too many people that couldn't use some positive thinking, some help with mood enhancement, maybe some energy to help you become more productive. The fact is, we only use, in normal circumstances, about 10% of our brain. So if it's possible to even use more than that, if it's possible to think clearly and help us accomplish more, and we now know that is possible. The science out there tells us that, and it's some of the newest technology in the nutraceutical industry. Our product is really perfectly positioned. And when you study and you look at all the things that are in the product, you're going to be incredibly impressed. So we are right in front of a huge trend there. Timing for the opportunity. Look at our company, guys. We actually are right now just started our 3rd commission week in business. So we're right at the very genesis. It doesn't get earlier than this. Now, normally timing is for startups can be a little bit risky, but here you've got a debt-free company with people that have done it before, as vendors for other companies that know how to operate a business, and they put together everything infrastructure-wise. So is it a startup? Yes, but it's got a 30-year infrastructure, 90 years worth of experience in the ownership group. And so there's no guarantees in life, but I can tell you that the smart money is on this one, right? And you're seeing it 3 weeks into it. It doesn't get earlier than that. And then the biggest thing here is, forget about all this other stuff. What about your personal timing? I mean, ask yourself, is it time to bulletproof your income? Is it time to make a little extra money and put it in the bank, put it away for your kids' education, or put it away for a rainy day, or put it away for when the unthinkable happens? Is it time? Do you have a plan B? I can't and don't even care to convince you that you need one. I would just suggest you ask yourself those questions. If the time is right for you, then don't wait another minute. You know, I mean, this is your future that you're talking about, your family's future that you're talking about. So very rarely, in fact, when you find one of these elements of timing in place in a business, then you have an advantage. When you have a convergence of 2 or 3 different timing elements in place in a business, it's the recipe for an absolute home run. The missing ingredient is your personal timing. So now we've come to which path you want to choose. So very simply, there are 3 paths here. You want to try our products, I encourage you to do that. You can get a box of Brain Reimagined, and I do want to clarify this as well. Our product under normal pricing structure in our business would be the Brain Reimagined for a month supply would be anywhere from $99 to $139 in most other companies. As we're creating a hybrid model, and as we have the complete, vertical structure, no debt, we do everything in-house, we're able to bring this product to the market in nearly half of that at $64.95 plus a $5 flat rate shipping. So it makes sense in the Amazon era. It makes sense to customers. And if you're one of those, grab a box tonight for $64.95 from the person that brought you on here and try the product. I know you're going to be impressed. However, if you know people, you're not sure about the business, but you know people that want to use the product, or you're a power seller already and you sell products online, become an affiliate. That costs you absolutely nothing, and you can earn some referral bonuses. But if you want to unlock the various parts of our members reward plan, I would encourage you to become a member. Get started tonight. Steve, the other folks that invited you on the call can share with you how to do that as soon as this is over. A call. Zoom, and get going with us to be part of this movement, because we are doing great things for a lot of people. We're going to change a lot of people's lives, and we're going to create a movement that people are going to be talking about for many, many years to come. So with that, I encourage you, don't wait another day. Make a decision, choose a path, let the person that brought you on here know which path that is. And with that, Steve, I'm going to turn it back to you so you can introduce some of our friends to share their stories.
Jeff, thank you so much, my friend. Really, really appreciate that. I'm already a member, and I listen to you there, and I think I want to join again. So thank you so much for that and putting that across. And I'm going to introduce in a moment some truly lovely people. They're just going to share from their heart their feelings about both the products themselves, and also talk a little bit about their experience with the business as well, as it starts in this very, very early stage. But just to touch on a couple of things there that Jeff covered there. I mentioned right in the beginning, there were 4 reasons why Yvette, my wife, and I joined the business. 2 of them, you've met one of them, was this gentleman here, one of our co-founders, Mr. Jeff Mack, and was the other co-founder, Mr. Costa Gara. But I said the other 2 reasons were the product and timing. And just picking up on that last one there, it was about timing. And I kind of thought to myself, do you know what? There's something that sometimes things happen in your life for a reason. And the fact that I was shown this business and this product at the time in my life, as someone has thought well of you and thought highly of you to want to share it with you. So the timing for you to be shown it is there in front of you. And as Jeff said, with all the other pieces coming together with product and global, and it's really about where you feel yourself. So I just wanted to add that we were probably like many of the guests that have come on here now, looking at this going, the timing just seems right. And if it is right for you, that's great. The other reason was obviously this amazing product. I mean, it is quite remarkable. As Jeff gave you some information there and shared that with you, I will give you my own personal story regarding this product. This product, I just said to Jeff, can I try it, when he first shared it with me? And I immediately, and I'm talking literally within 45 minutes, I noticed something very positive. I just felt the whole energy rise inside of me. I felt as far as an elevation of positivity. It's a long word for even for a British guy like me to even go and say. But the reality was, I just noticed the product. And I had, my immediate reaction back to our co-founder here and our president was, for goodness sake, Jeff, the world needs to find out about this product, needs to try the product and see how they feel on it. Very important. And again, when Jeff shared with me, and probably the person that invited you on has or will share with you, we're talking, my friends, just a couple of dollars for a quite remarkable product. you can't get a cup of coffee anywhere in the US right now for a couple of dollars, at least a coffee of any worth. So I just want to let you know the product, I can tell you from my own experience, is remarkable, absolutely remarkable. The timing, as Jeff put it beautifully, was it really is a coming together of so many pieces. And talking about product, I want to just now invite a couple of people on just to share their stories, what we call their experience with the product. And the first gentleman I want to introduce is from Hutchinson Island down in Florida, which I found out now is, I love to know geography of where it is. I'd like to invite Michael Carnevale on. Michael's background is, and I will let him more share about his background so he can share that. But he has great experience and knowledge way beyond anything I know about. And I wanted Michael to come on, to share a little about his story and his experience with the product, but also you'll hear a little bit about really what Michael's expertise is. So Michael, are you on with us right now?
Yes, I am, Steve. Thank you. Can you hear me?
Great. Listen, I'm going to hand the microphone to you, my friend.
Great. Thank you so much. Well, thank you for having me on tonight. And it's always a pleasure to talk about something that really changes the way you look at life. You know, as a fitness, nutrition, and wellness professional of over 36 years, I found that I was missing something important. Now, you think you know what you know until you find out what you don't know. And as soon as that happens, things change, lights go on. So as I took this product, I realized that I was fueling my body, but I wasn't fueling my mind. I was very strong in the nutrition side and really understood all facets of nutrition. But it was taking this nootropic product really started to change the way my body acted and reacted. I have a very long day. I start as early as 6 a.m. in the morning and I'll go to 11, 12 o'clock at night. So obviously I need to keep my energy levels at an even keel. Well, I thought I was, but now Brain Reimagined has really reimagined my energy. I now have more energy throughout the day. It's an even energy. It allows me to just stay very focused. I've noticed that my multitasking becomes simpler. But I think what really was exciting is that I was drinking a lot of coffee. Now, I didn't think it was a lot, 2 or 3 cups a day over a course of 14 hours. Literally within 21 days, I stopped drinking coffee. Now, I'm not saying that coffee is bad because it is nature's nootropic. We know that. But I think I was doing too much. I also noticed that over a period of about 30 days, my body took down, and this is my personal story, took down over 20 pounds and close to 2.5% of body fat. And all I did was add Brain Reimagined. So it's giving me energy. It's giving me a long-lasting, stronger day. My mind is clear. My body is on point, and I couldn't think of anything better. Simply just take this product once a day, and this is only once a day. And again, as a professional of 35 years, I could not be any happier with this product. And this is a product that I will keep part of my regimen for the rest of my life. Thank you, Steve.
Michael, thank you so much, my friend. And you can see people like of Michael's caliber, his expertise and his professional background being attracted both to our business and very much to our products. Michael, we appreciate you sharing your little story. And I'd like to go now to a lovely lady, Diamond Carey Tesh, who again has a professional background. Again, I'm going to ask Diamond to share a little of her story, but just to tell us a little bit about how the experience she's had with the product. And again, listen to her background, listen to where she's come from. Diamond, we're going to hand the microphone to you. Lovely to see you now.
Okay, thank you so much. Can you hear me loud and clear? Awesome, great. Thank you so much for allowing me to share. I am super excited to be with all of you tonight. You know, just what Jeff was saying, so excited to be here right now. And here's why. Because first of all, I'm very attached and 37 years of health and wellness experience, years in energy. When I first got a call about this company, I was excited because of what it was, Brain COVID. I've always, you know, been interested in working with the rest of the voice that I never thought about the brain. So guys, because of the vision that the company has, because of the opportunity, and also just bringing that. So that's my mind, so my children, my children's children. I want to be around my friends. I want to be there. So I think we all want to be a little bit more smart. still present as we age. So the first day that when I was getting my skills, I think, you know, you walk to a where's the keys? Where's my glasses? I'm sure we all have those kind of days.
I hate to do this to you, but your sound really is cutting, is failing you. I'm so sorry.
Can you hear me?
That's better. I don't know
Oh
what happened.
yeah, you're back. Sorry, Jeff. Thank you for. Diamond, could you just speak a little bit more now? Because I'd love people to hear your story, but we lost a lot of that, like Jeff said. Could you just try again?
Yes? Can you hear me?
We can now. Yes.
Awesome. Okay, great. Okay.
So
Well,
listen,
thank
we're
you.
going to do a little take two. That was just a rerun.
Rerun. Take two.
But I actually thought, because I was long distance all the way over here in España, it was probably just my connection. But please, can we ask you just to go back? Because I think the guests would really value hearing your story again. So please,
Okay.
thank you.
Sure. So what I was saying is that my why is with my children and my grandchildren, because I think we all want to be present with our children, and at the age we want to get their presence in mind. The opportunity to come. You still can't hear me?
Sadly, it's not working. We seem to get like the first couple of words and then we lose you, which is such a shame. So listen, we appreciate you trying, but thank Diamond. We will move on because we're just getting you sort of every other word, and it's a shame. So I would love to, let's invite you back, and if you'd be so kind to do that, we will share your story again. Thank you so much. We're going to move on to Rosella. Rosella's in Odessa in Texas. Rosella Salazar. Rosella, can you hear us okay? And hopefully your connection is all loud and clear.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you great. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, thank you for allowing me to come on here and speak a little bit about what I love about this product. I've actually been a member for about a little over a month, and been taking Brain for a little over a month. My favorite is chocolate sea salt, but I do love all the product flavors that we do have. I actually take it in the morning because I am a night owl. So at night I can get a lot of things done, but in the morning I'm awake early, but my tasks are slow to move. But this product has helped me to stay focused, and also to be able to complete tasks, not do 10 things at once, and not complete, a lot of projects. But the one thing I did notice last week as well is I started exercising again with my friend that I work out with every day. And we started doing that a week ago because we haven't been able to do that. And I started taking it early in the morning. We started working out about 6:30 or 7, and I am not awake or functionable in the morning. So that has helped me to really not even think about what I'm doing and just, push through. So there's sometimes that I would drink coffee just to wake me up in the morning because she wants to work out that early. But it's been awesome to be taking it in the morning and then coming home and not being sluggish. I am a stay-at-home mom, grandma. I sometimes have my grandbabies here as well. But it's been wonderful to be able to do things throughout the day. And then even at nighttime, even though I'm a night owl, I think it's really helped me to kind of wind down, that little calmness in what I need to focus on that. And throughout the day, I also noticed that it's helped me not to even think about like snacking or eating things that, normally I'm thinking about eating throughout the day. There's sometimes when I even have to catch myself because I'm not eating throughout the day and at the normal times that I'm eating. So that's been really a plus for what I want it to do for me. Another thing is it's been a blessing to be able to talk to women about this, because the little things that a lot of women have discussed of what the needs that they need, a lot of the ingredients in this product helps you for that. So to be over, the over the age of 40 is and to be able to use a product that not only gives you the energy and the focus, but the ingredients that's needed for women, you know. So that's been something that I'm looking forward to talking to more women about, and also, you know, people that are stuck on energy drinks. I'm not an energy drink person. I used to drink a lot of Cokes when I used to coach for like 12 years, and I used to drink a lot of Cokes until I really started thinking about, you know, I'm a coach and I'm drinking a lot of Cokes. That's not good for you. And finally weaned myself off of it. Well, this product, I started taking it where I'm not drinking Cokes. I just drink 1 cup of coffee a day, but the tremendous results I have, be able to get from it, it's just been so positive. So I look forward to talking to many people about this and just helping so many people's lives, and help them to be, your mental clarity to be a lot better, in their lives.
Rosella, thank you so much. We really appreciate you sharing that. And yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Because the amount of people you hear about that are now already in this just couple of weeks that are like you, Rosella, that are either migrating away from sort of sugary drinks or sort of energy drinks or coffee. I'm a big coffee drinker, and this product clearly, has helped me, because I know drinking loads of coffee is not good for me. So we want to say a big thank you to you. Thank you for sharing your story. And we wanted you, the guests really just to hear from, it's fine us putting up on some slides and saying this product is great. But what really matters is real people with real stories getting real success on this product. And you've just heard from some individuals now. You almost heard from Diamond, unfortunately, and not in that case. But what we have to remember, what we also have here is a business. And again, thanks to Jeff, he explained that in such an eloquent way about really how there is a genuine and sincere, authentic business that you can be building from home. When, if you consider what's going on in the world right now, more and more people are both at home, but now they've suddenly realized, actually, I quite like being at home. We have a business here you can build from home. And what I'd like to do is just invite a couple of guests on now, just to let you know, as a guest coming on, how it's going for them. And bearing in mind, we are literally just a week old as far as launching this business. But it'd be great to hear from some people as they start to build that. So first person I'm going to introduce from one of my favorite cities in the world, which is Boston, up in Massachusetts. My dear friend, Tom Wood. Tom, are you on with us? Can you hear us okay?
I can hear you. Thank you. Can you hear me okay?
Amazing background. I'm so jealous.
Long way.
Tom, I'm going to hand the microphone over to you,
Thank you. I have red hair, and they always say, don't put red next to red. And so if my hair disappears into the background,
you're just showing off because you've got some, and haven't got that glory.
Thank you, Steve, and thank you for everybody else. What an incredible presentation today. Great testimonials. My name is Tom Wood, as Steve mentioned. I am from Boston, and I've been a business owner for 30 years, but I wasn't always a business owner. I actually had a job right out of college. I had an offer to go work for IBM in Tokyo or to work for a startup. And of course I went to Tokyo, but that startup was called Microsoft, and they had just launched Windows. It's called being in the right place at the right time and just not getting it. And I always said that if I'm in the right place in the right time again, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. And I'm so grateful for Michael Carnevale and Rob Shockey for getting me to listen to Costagera and Jeff Mack, because when I did, it changed everything. And I will say this company is the next Microsoft. It's the next Facebook. It's the next big app, because the new breakthrough, the new industry, it's not going to be in computers. It's not going to be in apps, or all that stuff's already done. Social media is done. The next breakthrough, the next giant industry is biotech. Just look it up. Google that. Because when in 1980 something, when I was there, nobody was really thinking about computers being as big as they are. They saw the industry, but they never got it. I am getting this. Nootropics, as Michael said earlier, first time in my life, I've decided to take care of my brain instead of all the other organs in my body, like supplements for your heart and for your circulation and your immune system. Well, your brain controls all that. And so to get a company that has everything behind it in the right place, the right time with things moving, man, Michael and I have not looked back. We purchased about $2,500 worth of products because we're going to sample them. Sampling, we believe, is the way this business is going to fly. So if you can share a product with somebody, if you can offer a product with somebody, you can do this. I am just overwhelmed with gratitude that I have the opportunity to be here and to participate. So thank you, and back to you, Steve.
Tom, thank you, my friend. Thank you for coming on and sharing. And the enthusiasm is absolutely wonderful. And without question,
Because I'm a redhead, Steve. Redheads have enthusiasm.
Thank you so much, my friend. So there's one other gentleman I'd love to introduce, but if you're with us right now, please also, we've got some announcements that we're going to go back to our president, our co-founder in a short moment. And we're also going to do a Q&A as well. So as long as we have a little bit of time at the end, there will be Q&A. So if you've got any questions and answers, just pop them in the Q&A and our lovely team will just check those out. But there's a gentleman a final testimonial I want to go to now, a gentleman called Steve Frank out of Ohio. Steve, are you on with us? Great to see you there, my friend. Now, this young man is building a business as well. Steve, I'd love it if you would just share how the business is going for you. I know it's all early days right now, but we'd just love to hear your little story. So over to you, Steve.
Absolutely. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, perfect. Hey, thanks for having me, Steve, Jeff. I really appreciate the time. Bella Vita peeps, this is a pretty exciting time. And like some of the other people said, I got into this a little earlier, about a month now. I'm an entrepreneur. I own multiple businesses. And believe it or not, one of my businesses is in the mental health space. I own an adult group home. So when we were approached by our friends, Rusty and Nikki in Oklahoma, and they said, you've got to try this new product, and it was cognitive related, I was very excited to try it, and it didn't disappoint. So I want to show you a couple cool things before I let you go. But at the end of the day, the biggest question I get is how do you share? And simply put, I just offer it. I say, hey, you have to check this out. It could be family members, neighbors, case managers, social workers. I'm in that field. I always have to be on. And honestly, Tuesdays are like my worst day in the field because it's my medication management day. So I have 14 residents that I'm managing medications for and I'm filling them for. And here it's 9 o'clock East Coast time. I've got my brain in me. I took it around probably 9:30, 9:45, and I'm still solid. So true testament to the product. I love it. I'm building it. How am I doing that? Okay, so a couple things. Amazon. I picked this package up. Actually, I picked up 3 of these. They're 100-piece of these little bags. I think you can see them. Okay, here we go. And what I'm doing with those, I'm making little sample packs. And I'm putting 3 in the sample pack with all 3 flavors. This is a very inexpensive way to promote the brand because, again, you're attracting people to the brand. The product's great, but it is also about the brand, and you're attracting people to sell for the brand. So I think that's important too. So I'm taking this concept one step further. For those who don't know or haven't explored the media library, there are business cards and other guides and material out there that you can use. Well, believe it or not, Bella Vita has a compliance department. And I'm happy to announce that I went through compliance to get approval for this, but here's what I'm adding to these sample packs. They're in development, let's just say that. So I made a business card, see if you can see it there. And on this business card is a QR code. Also, for those of you who don't know, you have a replicated website that takes anybody into Bella Vita with your sponsor ID. If you try to go to bellavita.com and order a product, it's not going to work. You need a sponsor ID. So I got approval to create this QR code, which was actually free, by the way. And I hand my business card out, well, I will be, with these sample packs. And it's a no-brainer. They don't have to type anything. They just pick up their phone, scan the QR code, boom, takes them in. Now, my favorite thing about this, on these sample packs, there's no nutrition facts. So I'll be quick here. But on the back of the card, I put all the nutrition information on it. So I have the front, me, contact information, QR code, nutritional facts, and I can't wait to get started. So that's all I got. I don't want to take up any more of your time, but the product's great, and I'm loving every step of the way.
Steve, you can take up more of my time. I'm writing notes. Crazy. My friend, that is what a cracking idea. I love the bags, the little, the fact you can see through them and everything, and the coloring that you thought through there, and that app. You know, as far as a business card with a QR code. If a guest is looking at this and you don't quite understand what a QR code is, chat to someone. But Steve, can I just say you've been very, very kind to share that. That was your little idea, and great initiative, can I say? So thank you so much for coming on, and super success with your business. It's going to fly. I'm sure it is already, but it's going to fly even more with ideas like that. So thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. Now, we are respectful of everybody's time. Obviously, you've given up a certain amount of time to be on here now, but please stay with us a little bit longer, because I'm going to hand back now to our president, one of our co-founders, Mr. Jeff Mack. Jeff, you may have a couple of things you want to share, and then obviously if we've got a little bit of time, maybe we'll do a little Q&A. So my friend, back to you, Jeff.
Great. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, everyone, for sharing your stories. And Steve, I love the entrepreneurism and the innovation. Good for you. So we're excited about you going out there sharing our brand and our brain reimagined. So I want to bring on our director of marketing, Rena Chong. Rena, are you with us? We're running a little bit over time, so we're only going to take a couple questions. For announcements, I just want to share with you two things. Number one is that we do have in fact, if you're not, make sure you're on our Telegram channel. I sent out a video today that talks about our social media contest. It actually talks about sharing on social media. We now have Rena with us. Rena, why don't you pick it up there, dear?
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me. I am so excited to share with you what we've been working on for some swag, and you guys are the first to see this. So let me just share my screen. So we are having a little bit of a contest till the end of the month, and this is our swag that we have so that you guys can wear it, be proud. I don't even have any of this yet. And then this is a contest that we have going on. So basically, this is your chance. We're going to pick 5 winners at the end of the month, and this is your chance to get free swag. So we've got steps 1, 2, and 3. We have sent this out on Telegram and on our social media. So if you guys can turn on your Telegram notifications, that's where you guys will see the important notifications. So basically what you want to do is follow and like our official Facebook and Instagram channels. Then you're going to post a photo on your Facebook page unboxing your product or with your product, and share a little short blurb about your experience with the product and how much you love it. And then step 3, you want to use a hashtag. This is important because this is how we're going to track it. So you'll want to use the hashtag #LoveItSwag to qualify, and then tag 3 of your friends. It's important to tag your friends because this is social selling. So basically you're sharing it with your friends. And don't worry, the people that have shared their testimonials, if you repost your testimonial, we will actually consider you for the contest as well. So we are going to consider everybody. And so right now we have one question, and it is, can pregnant women take this product?
That's a question better for your healthcare provider. I would talk to your OBGYN. And I don't care what the product was, whether it was this or a skincare product or what have you. That'd be my answer for everything, and particularly with pregnant moms. So I would just ask your OBGYN. That's probably the best way I can answer that question. Anything else?
That's it. I'm going to share our Velavita Telegram link in the comments, and that's it for now.
Yeah. Okay, great. Just another couple quick announcements, guys, and then we'll let you go. So yeah, there's our Telegram channel. So if you're on velavita.live, click the chat bar and you can click on that and join our Telegram channel. Commissions are coming up. The first week's commissions, you will be able to withdraw and push into your personal wallets, etc. on Friday. So there will be information for you out on Friday about how to do that. We prepared a quick little summary manual as well as a video And so that'll be easy. Stay tuned for that. So congratulations. For those of you that missed out on the team commissions because of the customer requirement, we've relaxed that for commission week 2. So look for those next week. And with that, guys, that's all I have for you today. We have lots of things in the works, including some really exciting future deliverables. And so now's the time, guys. Roll up your sleeves. Okay. Take advantage of this extraordinary time that we have with Velovita right now, and come be part of the family. And let's take this thing to the next level in a big way. So with that, Steve, back to you for a final word. And I appreciate all of your time tonight.
Jeff, my friend, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you. We appreciate coming on and sharing the overview with us and the announcements and all the great news that's going on. I just want to do a quick shout out to Michael, to Diamond, to Rosella, to Tom, and to Steve for so kindly sharing their stories. Sorry, we had a little technical hitch with Diamond there in the middle. So, and we want to say a big thank you, obviously, to the support team that are behind this. Also, they're all helping us, and we're one big happy family, all working together. The final thank you is the guests, okay? You've given up a little bit of time to come on here now, probably now about 45, 50 minutes of your time. We respect that and we appreciate that. But please don't just walk away from this now. You've got somebody's presented something in your hand. As you say, the timing is now being sitting in your hands. What you do with it will be down to you. You will decide, and we respect your decision, whatever that might be. But please reconnect with the person that invited you here now. Let them know, like Jeff said, are you interested in just trying the products with a box of products? Maybe you like the idea of being an affiliate and selling up, maybe have it through your own replicated website, all provided by Velovita, or you like the idea of being a member, having a business of your own, and if so, choose one of those business packs that Jeff shared. Whatever decision we are, we're excited, like Jeff said, to be working with you, to be partnering with you. If Yvette and I, or Richard or Mary, as Global Master Distributors, can do anything at all to help you and support you as you move on this amazing journey called Velovita, then we're happy to do so, and we'd love to help you. So for now, thank you. Do not forget, we're back here next Tuesday, all right? Every time at 8 o'clock on Eastern Time, 5 o'clock Pacific, velovita.live. And for those members, we do a training live on a Saturday. Watch the Telegram channel. Make sure you check the Facebook page. All the information will be there. From myself, Steve Mitchell, have an amazing evening. Thank you for your time. We'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now.